Good morning, everybody. So today is Tuesday, October 2nd. It is officially the month of Halloween, which is awesome. Getting excited. I'm still trying to figure out my costume. I had a good last year. After Halloween, I found this really cool Marie Antoinette style dress. So I have to find like the little petticoat that goes underneath it. I'm not quite sure what it's called. And then I need to find like a wig. I'm not sure what color I want to do. If I want to do a white wig or like a darker wig. I'm not sure yet. So that's exciting though. And I really love to see all of the cool holiday decorations and whatnot that come out. So that's pretty cool. I stopped yesterday after my appointment at the Trader Joe's, and I was looking for some scones, however you want to pronounce them. And they were completely out of both the blueberry and the orange cranberry, which is like, what? How can they be out of them? They always have tons of them when I'm there. So I gotta see today or the next couple of days if they're going to have some or not. Having a little bit of a hard time last night and this morning, staying on track. Just have a lot of things going on, and once I start eating, it's kind of difficult for me to stop, and part of it's out of boredom, part of it's just a large part of it's just out of comfort. So there is that. Trying to work on that. I kind of wanted just to give up today and say, you know what, I'll try keto for a week or two, because I lost 5 pounds really quick and then I gained it back and I'm all bummed, and I'm like, no, that's really not going to really solve anything. I just need to just more or less hang tight and just stick the course, and eventually it'll come off. I mean, I do like being able to have, you know, the little Weight Watchers bag of snacks. I really like being able to have like some chips or something sweet. It's really nice being able to have those as an option, as opposed to like, oh, you can't have any types of carbs at all, really. So I don't know. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, maybe I did. So when I was up with my mom up at her Stater Brothers, they actually had the sugar-free peppermint mocha. I've been looking for it for so long, and they had it, so I wanted to get every single bottle they had. They had like 6 or 7, but I was like, no, I'll get 3. I left one up with her, and then I brought 2 down with me, and sometimes I'm like, when I drink it some days, I'm like, oh wow, it's really good. I forgot how good it was, and then sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I feel like it was stronger before, I don't know. Just being nitpicky maybe. I made myself I cut up 2 pieces of bacon and some mushrooms, and then I added a little bit of the Wondra flour. It's in a blue tube. It's supposed to be like a light flour. And then I also added a little bit of almond milk, so to kind of make like a cream bacony type thing. I did it once when I was doing the keto thing, but I used heavy whipping cream and it was really good. So I tried to do something similar. I was going to use just like a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, but then I'm like, a tablespoon's really not going to do anything, honestly. I'm not going to notice it at all. So what is the point of even trying? So I just said, you know what, I'll just use some of the Wondra, the light flour, to kind of thicken it, because almond milk is, if any of you know almond milk is not thick at all, and it won't thicken. So I was kind of just noticing that and trying to make something similar, because I was kind of in the mood. I was hungry this morning. I woke up at around 5, and then I had 2 pieces of toast. So I'm already starting off the day with probably about 10 points, which I'm not excited about, but oh well, I will find a way to somehow make it work. I'm thinking of stopping after work at one of the Weight Watchers locations or meetings and picking up some more of the snacks, because they've been really helpful this past week. My roast beef thing is still awesome. I did calculate the points though. So yesterday I think I took about 4 ounces of the chuck steak, and that was about 9 points. So I learned my lesson. And then same thing with the potatoes. Potatoes weren't that bad though. I took 8 ounces of potatoes, which was 6 points I think, so that wasn't bad at all. So I adjusted how much I had of each. So instead of the 4 ounces of the chuck steak, I have 1.5 ounces, which is, I think it's 4 points. If I do a little bit under 1.5 ounces though, it's 3, so I probably will do that next time. Although I made 4 of them and I froze 3 of them, and I took one with me today, so really proud that I did that. So just a learning experience. You gotta remember to calculate everything. Sometimes you forget and you're like, oh crap, I didn't intend for it to be that much, but overall it still wasn't that bad, and it's nice for something different. I don't really care for chicken, so it's nice to have something different. Alright, rather than rambling on, I will stop talking and hopefully update you guys later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing? So as you can see, I decided last night to change my hair. I feel like I needed a change, so I wanted a red color, though on camera it feels like it looks brown. I don't know. It's a reddish brown color. I don't know. So I went to Ulta and I asked them to have it done because I've tried doing red before and I mess it up and it'll end up being like a very orange color, which doesn't look good on me, or it'll be too brown. So I'm not sure. I don't know what I think. I kind of like it, then I don't, so I don't know. We'll see. After work, I did stop by the Weight Watcher, one of the Weight Watcher meetings, not the store, but the meetings where they still sell the snacks and food. And I picked up some snacks. I picked up some of the nacho cheese snacks, and I picked up some their chocolate caramel bars. They're the mini bars. They were on sale for, I want to say $2.50 or $3.50, whereas the other ones that I was getting, the little protein sticks ones, those were $6. So I figured I would give those a try. They're a point less, a couple of dollars cheaper, so I figured I would give that a try, and they're actually pretty dang good. I did end up having them mainly for dinner because as soon as I got done with the meeting, I went to Ulta, and so I didn't have dinner, so I was pretty dang hungry, so I ended up eating like 4 of the chocolate bars and then one of the nacho things. Most of them were eaten on the way actually home from Ulta because I was just so hungry at that point. I was starving and I was just like, oh, that's not a good idea. But that's okay. I still stayed under my points. I was at my points for the Blue Dot. I was at 28 points, which is the Blue Dot, the high end of the Blue Dot range for me. So I did manage to get a Blue Dot, so I am so incredibly proud of myself. I didn't think I was going to, or I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, but I did, so I am so happy. Today I took one of the frozen meals I created that I mentioned yesterday in my video that you'll probably see before this. So yeah, I had 2 points worth of potatoes when I got home, which put me exactly at 28, so I was thrilled that I managed to stay within my Blue Dot range. I am, for the most part, maintaining between 190 and 195 right now, which obviously I would like it to be less, but for right now I'm okay with that. I have days where I can do really good, and then sometimes in the evening, that's kind of the trickiest part for me, is when I struggle, so I'm maintaining, so I'm happy. I think I don't really have very many plans for tonight, so probably me and Evie will go for a walk. I need to water the yard, and maybe read a little bit more, maybe get close to finishing pieces of Her. I'm about a little over halfway through, so it's interesting. I have an idea of where it might be going, but I'm not sure, because sometimes it'll surprise me, so we'll see. Alright, I will talk to you later.